Hello and welcome to another Franchise Hockey Manager stream. My name is Adam. I'm the community manager of Franchise Hockey. With me, as always, and not pictured on your screen, is FHM producer Jeff. Say hi, Jeff.
Hi, Jeff.
We are back with one last run. Pittsburgh Penguins 2026-2027. Fight to the finish, part 20. Jeff, we are, as you can see, currently in first in the Metro Division, or Metropolitan Division, if you prefer. 1 point ahead of Philly, but we played one more game. We've
Still a
been,
healthy gap between us and third place, though.
yeah,
So,
the big thing you can see here is we've been really dominant at home and not so great on the road. We went past the trade deadline. We didn't really do too much. We managed to get Sebastian Casa on waivers. So he became our backup goalie, which reset some things. If we look at our transaction log here, yeah, we moved some goaltenders around and moved some guys who were going to be traded. Oh, yeah, that's right. We also picked up Samuelson as a defensive depth, moving out a couple other guys who are going to be gone. But not a lot has happened. We brought our old friend Braden Bowman has been called up. He's averaging a half a point every other game. He's currently out of the lineup because Jake DeBrusk is ready and back on our first line. Ryan Rubrick moved back down. Yeah, our big news from last time was Luca Cagnoni got hurt, and so he's out 1 to 2 months.
and he had been having a really big year too. 47 points,
Yeah,
67 games. Probably going to break 50 easily, and not quite an all-star, but getting close to it.
yeah. So that's gonna
And he's
hurt
still young.
us. Yeah, but
But
over.
fortunately, he got a lot of defensive depth.
Well, that was one of the reasons what we were looking for some more quality guys, and that's part of the reason we got Samuelson as we traded for some more depth there. Yeah, not too much to say. We're just kind of going to play things. We're on the road here, so we're going to put Kosa in net because that's how we started off, was having our backup play our away games because it seems like Hofer couldn't win on the road. Man, we lose 4-3, but we lose in overtime, actually in a shootout. So, tied it late. Just a minute and a half left. And nobody scored until Dylan Larkin. 4 guys in. Or 4 rounds in, I guess. So that's rough. And Jake DeBrusk is hurt and bit done. 2 to 3 months.
And he was just back. Fantastic.
I mean, we can delay his treatment, but I really don't think he's going to be worthwhile with a broken hand.
2 to 3 months. Yeah, well, if you go deep into the playoffs, you may get him back, but even then, iffy.
I think we're going to just put him on the injured list. No, we're not
Yep.
going to delay his treatment, which means we're going to redo the lines that we just finished doing.
I mean, you do have David Goyette at least coming off the injured list, so don't have to call anybody up to fill it.
So we'll put Bowman in immediately for him. And then replace him with Rubrick. Breskin is going to go to the injured list. And because Goyette's day-to-day, I'm just going to move him back to the active roster. You know, we had something similar happen last year, too, with all of our guys turning into injuries. Except for it was Crosby and Stamkos. And there we go. Goyette says he's ready. So we took him off at the exact right time. And Jeff, it's been a week in real life since the last time we talked. So what has happened? Edmonton
Yeah,
has gone kind of crazy.
well, I mean, they got their
Oh, here we go. Maple Leafs have hired Martin
problems.
St. Louis.
Oh, I didn't see that. Was that just happened?
It just happened in our game, yes.
Wait, in the game? Are you talking game
In
or
the
real
game,
life?
in the game, in the game.
Yeah. The Canucks gave me a good scare today. I thought saying that Ian Clark was no longer going to be the goaltending coach, but he's actually just getting kicked upstairs. He's going to be in charge of goalie scouting and is some sort of a senior goalie development thing now.
Yeah. How do you feel
But at
about
the moment,
trading away Podolkin, or however you say his name? Oh, 6-3 loss
uh,
to New Jersey.
we were probably going to lose him on waivers anyhow, and we got a fourth rounder for a guy that got 2 points last year, so fine with it.
Yeah, it's Edmonton's making some interesting moves. All right.
They were kind of forced to. Although I don't think they've really lost anything that's particularly critical. What did you think about the Lana trade?
I mean, okay, 5-0 win over Washington, so that's good. Rubric picks up 2 assists. Um, I've been very vocal about not wanting him back in Winnipeg. Oh no, Constant Hellenis just got hurt. How badly? Day
Another
to
right
day.
wing.
Okay, that's okay. Um, I think Columbus was smart to dump his whole contract, even though they had to give a second-round pick to get it.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone's lauding Montreal. I think doesn't Montreal's biggest issue is kind of they talk about how good their young team is, but their defense hasn't been overly great, and their
And
goaltending
it
is still the
does, I mean,
weakest part. Like,
Harris is nothing spectacular, but he's a good Chris Tanev type of guy. And
yeah,
he'll probably be playing in Columbus for quite a few years if they don't move him.
oh, I think so. But we have we're at a point, or I mean, sorry, we. I don't know why I said we. Montreal's at a point where Lane is going to be there for 2 years. He's not going to be there any longer. Like they're
Yeah, and of all the media markets you could put that guy in, that's probably just about the worst possible one.
well, they're talking about how he's excited and whatever else. And okay,
Yeah, well, to talk to us in December, Patrick, after you've been on a losing streak and maybe been gone into a couple of slumps,
yeah,
I don't see that ending
I
well.
don't wish anything for him. Like, don't wish anything bad on him. I just
No,
oh, I didn't switch the goalies. All right, we'll see what happens. Oh, we won 4-1. All right.
they got back to backs anyhow, so you can do it for the next one.
All right, Stamkos wins. Or scores, wins. I mean, I guess Stamkos did win, but and Philadelphia has overtaken us. 99 points for them. It's just to me, Montreal, they gave up a pretty good defenseman who they know what they're going to get. If Lane comes back to being as good a goal scorer as he could be, he's not signed. They won't have the cap room to resign him, or they're going to lose somebody else who Montreal probably needs more, or he doesn't play well, and then you have people getting very upset that he's being paid $8.5 million for.
Which does nothing for his mental state, and which will
And we lose 5-1
send it into a nice little.
Well, even at that, like they're like Slavkovsky is talking about how excited he is. Well, if they're gonna have Lane, he's probably gonna be playing power play 1 there, so you're kind of kicking him off power play 1, I would assume. So that creates some other interesting problems or issues.
1 point behind the Flyers now, so you can still win the division here.
Not if we don't get back on track. And versus Ottawa, we do get a win. Got outshot by them.
Oh, go ahead, 3 points.
Empty net goal.
Full goal.
Well, Goyette came in, he's playing on the second line too, and he's getting some power play time. All
Taking what
right.
the Flyers schedule looks like at the end. I got 4 games left: Boston, Washington, Pittsburgh, New Jersey. So we get a shot for a 4-point game at them.
All right. doesn't matter if we can't win these ones. Got some stamina issues creeping up on us here, and we lose 4-1 versus Ottawa. Ooh, Morgan Barron with an awful game. Let's go back and look at that. Our last line, or low lines, are kind of not looking great there. Oh man, Rubrick got hurt now, so we'll throw Jekko in for him. Well, we made 100 points on the season at least, Jeff.
Yep, first time you've done that since the second year we played of this game. And we just barely made it down, so this will probably be a game high for you.
3-2 win. 102 points.
That is. And what have the Flyers done?
Surpassed us.
No.
Yes.
Oh, now they have. The screen ticked in. Yeah. Getting a little more delay on the between Twitch and what I'm hearing from you than normal.
Try refreshing you. Maybe it'll help you. All right. Hellenis is getting close to being back, but we're going to leave him. Make sure he gets to 100%. Crosby's at 75. We got one game left. We're going to push through this right now.
And it's Philadelphia, so.
Yep.
This is really for first place here.
Oh, we either win or we don't. It's as simple as
Maybe swap Goyette off that first line.
Too late.
Goyette.
6-4 loss.
Yep, so second place.
We gave up 4 straight goals in the third period.
Yeah, not surprising. We were kind of tired going into that.
We were
on the upside. You'll probably have a slightly longer break for the first round.
Oh, that's rough. All right, so let's take Goya.
And take a quick look at the season scoring, just see where it wound up.
So I'm going to get Hellenis back in here. And sorry, and do what? Sorry.
The scoring stats.
Oh, for our team or?
Yeah, just us.
Eichel finished with 81 points in 82 games. Stamkos was 73 and 81. DeBrusk was 49 and 67.
I literally gave you a tab to get to view the stats, and you're still doing it the old way.
I know. It's just, Jeff, it's been baked into my mind for so long. It's hard not to do it. Now we go back, roster stats tab. There. Now Jeff's happy.
There we go. Much better.
Yes. Hellenis had 48 points. We had a little bit more dip, but we had a lot more scoring up and down.
Yeah, the second, I mean, look at the scoring. How many guys with 40 points? 3, 6, 10 guys with 40 or more points.
Yeah.
And another 4 with over 30.
It's going to come down to if Rubrick is healthy, but we're still really missing one of our top pairing defensemen.
Speaking of, maybe you should check the injured list, see how he's coming along.
I will in a minute.
It was 1 to 2 months at the start of this, so.
Oh, Philly smacked us. They're at 106 now. Buffalo, though, 126 points.
Oh.
Okay, Cagnoni has resumed skating, so that tells us.
And Carlson at 36, another monster year, over 100 points. You might even have Cagnoni back before the first round's over, assuming you don't get swept.
Seems like there's a strong chance of that. Got a Splash 23 in the chat says, Jeff, when is the next version of FHM coming out?
When it's done. We're working on it very hard.
So at some point, I think is the correct word you're looking for there.
Had a whole bunch of really miserable historical database stuff to do last few days, so glad to be mostly done with that. But September seems very unlikely. In fact, I'm going to say no, not September.
I'll tell you this much: I haven't started beta testing it yet, Got a Splash, so that should tell you that it's not to be. Looking through the awards, we did not get a Hart nomination. We did not get a Vesna.
Calder,
No,
maybe?
no Norris. No Calder.
Who are the Calders?
Alex
Oh, yeah, Michkov
Shinnick,
had a good year.
Anson Thornton, and Mishnikov.
Oh, Thornton's still a rookie. It's a goalie in Utah. Oh, yeah, so he is.
Not an executive of the year. No Selke, no Bing, no Mark Messier, no Ted Lindsay, and no Jack Adams.
Totally ignored.
Rough go. And the playoffs start tonight. Got a Splash, are you just listing off months hoping that at some point that something will happen?
I guarantee you FHM 11 will be out by October 2025. How's that?
So you're saying in the next 400 days it'll be released?
Pretty sure, yeah.
Someone's going to be listening to be like, they're delaying it for an entire year.
That's not what I said.
We get Carolina in round one.
Okay, so what are they about?
96 points.
Oh, yeah, they got Devin Levi out of Buffalo after they moved him for cap reasons, and he had a pretty bad year, actually.
Okay, I don't know who this other goalie is, but I love the name. Nikita Quap.
Quap.
Jonathan Prudhomme. Also a sweet name for a defenseman.
It looks like Aho's still going pretty good. So Svechnikov. Yeah, a lot of. Doesn't look like they changed their lineup a whole bunch.
Not hugely, which reminds me, before we get started, upcoming free agents. What's
Jordan
Stamkos
still hanging around.
Stamkos still wants 10 million. That's rough.
That's actually up from what he was asking before. You can get him cheaper if you wait till free agency and then make him an offer on July 1st.
Bowman wants a 3-year deal.
Two-way? No. It's got to be two-way.
Well, I'd put him on a 2-way.
Yeah. Bloom and Neiman are the bottom end of the depth chart, so I wouldn't really worry about those.
Bowman is literally one of our last guys on the depth chart, but he just keeps getting stuff done. All right, game 1 versus Carolina. Hofer's in net. 3-2 win. All right, good start.
Yep, Eichel for a star.
And we
shot him by a pretty good margin.
2 injuries, so that's great.
It's only Struble and Coots. Could have been worse. How bad?
Struble's out 1 to 2 weeks. Coots is day to day.
Oh, and Guite is day-to-day too.
Okay, so Goyette's coming in for Coots. Struble is having Kuhlman's come in for him. MMan07311 says, how long does it take for computer-generated players to take over from real prospects in the game?
You'll generally start seeing them in the draft. What is it? I gotta think about this. About 4 years in, And yeah, the first draft where you get a lot of them. I think will be the fourth draft, and then it gradually turns to 100% from there. There's a few younger guys in that, but there's not a lot of them. And then by about 6 years in, your total replacement.
All right. Development report.
Maybe you want to.
Maybe we want to what?
I was just going to say move up Hopkins to the third line instead of having go ahead in there.
Lots of guys going up.
Coolman's improved at the right time. But who's going downhill?
Crosby, Letang, Rust, Stamkos. Letang's down to 2 stars. Oof.
Oh yeah, he was 2.5 at the start of this, so that's, and he's got another year left at $6 million.
What was I going to look? Oh yeah, I was going to look to see how it was going on in the AHL. Actually, standings first, and Wilkes-Barre, Scranton.
Okay, 1-0 in the series over Province.
Oh. Best of 3 play in, okay. Budget stuff, we're not changing anything. And still not going to change anything. Oh wait, you said
I'm doing your GM and coach.
Yes. 4-3 victory. Game-winning goal scored by Corson Coolmans.
And third star as well.
Scored in overtime. All right, look at that. Despite being hurt, assist 2 goes to Chris Letang. And man 0731 says, I'm in an online league, so figuring out tactics can be hard. So I figure see how actual devs play. All right. Hall of Fame list. We're going to vote for Brad McCrimmon to be on the list.
As is tradition.
As he should be. All right. Gut's down to 61%. We'll leave him in for this one. We'll see how it goes. All right. Game 3, but game 1 on the road. Two 2-1 victory. Okay. I forgot to move Tyler Hopkins up, but he still scored, so that's good. Oh, look at that. Who gets an assist in the playoffs? Braden Bowman. It's always Braden Bowman. Oh, okay, no.
So, what? Who's hurt now?
Rubric and Dursey. Dursey's day-to-day, and Stamkos is late. Oh, boy, oh, man.
Wow. That's hitting you not at a good time.
Facial cuts. Rubric is a butt strain. Jeez.
At least it's small stuff. What's Dursey?
Okay, we got to call up another defenseman because we don't have one. So I guess Reed Anderson is hurt and he can't play. Fractured ankle. Awesome. When did that happen? April 21st.
Fairly recently because he played 67 games. So, going on down the list.
Galvarhu, or we call up Samuelson, who we traded for. 17 points in 20 games.
Look at Salmon's points in.
17 points in 20 games. We're going to call up Samuelson.
Yeah, give him a shot.
We traded
farther
for him for a
down, but
reason.
yep.
I feel like we should be calling up another forward too.
The reason is because he's a Jet, right?
He's not a Jet. He's a Jets prospect, but yeah. Okay, we still got Jekko, but jeez.
He's got to go in. I mean,
Yeah, I know. I'm just looking at trying to figure out what's going to be best. Replace with.
Fute's down to 33% fitness. That's
Yeah,
not gonna.
we got to call somebody else up. Dersey. No, not Dersey. We want to give Samuelson in. Okay.
Sorry, Junior Penguins, kind of destroying your playoff run here.
Oh, why
Yeah,
did I
got
do
a
that?
Splash WHL season getting close.
Oh, jeez. Look at that. Dykow left the playoffs to go play in the international tournament.
It's weird. It shouldn't be. Something's wrong with the lockout there. It shouldn't. It should be ignoring that.
Depth chart, depth chart, depth chart. Oh, no, I wanted to see. No, stats. That's what I wanted. Bryce Cook had 49 points. He's slightly hurt. Not one of ours. Bloom was 3.
No, Bryce Cook is one of ours.
No, Johan Cohan. That's who I was talking about. Yeah, Yager. 24 points in 48 games. Well, he started turning it around a little bit.
Call him up. Most experience.
I was just wondering about Ribkin.
And the highest end, but is he? I don't think he's going to be anybody going to be better than Jaeger right now.
Yeah, we're going to call him up because I want Jaeger to keep doing his thing in the AHL and trying to drag them. We are going to call up a goalie, though, from the ECHL.
But why?
Because we have 2 goalies in the ECHL, so we might as well send one of them to the AHL.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. With, that's you. That's weird. He's contracted to us. There's no way he should have gone to the World Championship. We're going to have to check that.
Do you want me to split the save?
No, it's something I can do without a save.
Okay. Okay, all these red marks are driving me a little bit crazy. Okay, so he came up. Coots is still day-to-day. Stam goes to play. Rubric. Okay, Geet is going to have to come out. Okay,
I'm thinking maybe just rebuild the lines at this point. You're going to get something very weird if you...
No, I think I can. I think
Just
I can
do it with
that
replacements?
correctly if I. Okay, Brisson is going to get replaced with Geet.
Yeah, I got a Splash. We signed Deichel as a free agent. He is 30 now, so slowing down a little bit. And we gave him a super long contract, so it's relatively cheap.
Geet gets replaced with Jekko. All right, fine. You're right. I need to make a mental note of what these lines were.
If only there was a button that would let you save your lines.
But I have no idea what button that might be.
Action menu, save lines.
That's not a button. Save line. Line 1. Except for I changed this already, so I should change it back. So that means I want Son to be replaced with Geet. Jekko to be replaced with Brisson. Okay, so then we want to take Rubric out, Geet out, and we have Ribkin and Jekko coming in. Although I'm just going to advance to tomorrow before I redo the lines.
Might as well advance right to game day.
Well, that is the next game.
It's, oh no, yeah, you're right. You're at the end of the previous day.
Yep. Okay. All right. So Geet is actually close to returning. So what is he at? He's at 48%. So he's staying out. Okay. We're not changing anybody else. All right. Let's lock our defense pairings for now. Eichel's not moving. Crosby's not moving. Stamkos isn't moving. That is a little terrifying.
Yeah, right wingers. Russ got bumped all the way down to the fourth line.
All right. We really kind
Have
of
to
need
win
to
one
get the
here.
sweep here. And we lose 4-1. And good news, Chris Letang is now hurt. Lacerated shin, he's day-to-day.
And only, yeah, not out of the lineup. Doesn't look like anybody got a sweep there.
No. Cagnoni is returning soon. Braden Coots is returning soon. Okay,
It's a
Coots
good
can
first round
actually...
series. Defending champions against the President's Trophy winners this year, Buffalo, New Jersey.
We're going to get those guys back in the lineup they can play. All right. Oh boy.
Leslie 50%.
Yeah, he's coming out. We're going to put in Struble because Struble can play. And 4-1 victory. All right. There we go.
Time to get some rest. Heal up.
Yeah, time to let somebody try and heal up. Okay, so
Or possibly get hurt in practice.
Leslie's coming back in.
I'll wait until you get to the next
No, I'm just going to move
game.
him back in, but I'm trying to remember who was Struble in for.
Well, Struble was out for, and then Salmonson went in.
No, Kuhlman's went in, wasn't it? Oh, Letang
Oh,
is now
yeah,
hurt
Kuhlman's last game. Yeah.
now. Oh, Letang is literally butt hurt.
Another one.
Gluteus strain.
And yeah, he's going to miss some time.
1 to 2 weeks. Buffalo
Wings win.
kicks out the defending champions. Ah, there we go. Our savior is back.
Nice. Missed a series, but how far away is DeBrusque?
Okay, it doesn't matter. We got Cagnoni back. Okay, there we go. A lot of guys getting healthy now. All right. DeBrusque is 1 to 2 months. So not looking
I don't
promising.
think we're getting him. Yeah.
That's okay.
Oh, Flyers got knocked off by Ottawa. That's an upset. And makes things a little easier on us.
You say that, and we're going to get beat
And
down.
we're getting Ottawa in the next round.
Ottawa just lost Alexander Zetterlund with a fractured hip. He's done for the year. That's going to hurt them.
Zetterberg, yeah, he's got a pretty good year.
Ah,
But
okay.
they're kind of loaded. Couple of 4.5-star guys. The goaltending's not great.
Okay,
And
so
the D is
let me think here.
maybe a little thin too.
What was...
They look kind of like us, actually.
Okay. Goyette comes out. Rubric comes in. Jersey's still out. Oh, did I... Is he still on the injured list? No, he's back. Cagnoni... Okay, there he is. Okay, Letang is out anyway, so put Cagnoni in. And we're looking pretty good. I screwed that up. Okay. All right. Let's just run this, see what happens. 5-2 win. Okay. Don't overthink it. Samuelson comes in and gets third star. Couple of assists. Remember when you doubted that? Doubted that move? I do.
See what the guys you traded away do for them.
Ooh, Sean Dursey's almost ready.
And Rubrick is ready. So,
He was already playing, he said.
oh, using 2DM,
5-2. Alright. Okay, just solid victories. Oh, jeez. Come on.
Oh, Solomonson. And Frank broke his leg. So he's going to Bobby Bonnet play on the broken leg.
We're not going to play him right now,
But you're not going to.
but we're not going to take him out. We got Struble to put back in.
And Jersey's almost ready.
Yeah, and Letang's also kicking around. We are currently using the 2D sim engine, I believe.
Yep.
Sean Dursey is ready to go now.
And the Wings, surprisingly, upsetting the Sabres up 2-1.
We're going to just push through with Struble on this one, and then we'll switch him out once he's 100%.
Rubrick's fitness is looking a little shaky.
He's at 7D. Yeah, I saw that. Struble gets a goal just to be like, hey, don't take me out of the lineup.
Yep. And another easy win.
But Struble...
Nice of Ottawa to not get the Flyers out of the way for us and then completely fold up.
Well, again, losing that one guy might hurt them a lot.
No, they were fairly deep at forward.
Rubik's sticking at 72% here, so he's doing okay. All right, game 4. Submit out, and we sweep Ottawa. 6-4 win. We get outshot, but we get her done.
Yeah, we got the better goalie. Hofer has worked out pretty well this year.
Hofer's coming through in the clutch for us. Detroit's beating Buffalo. That would be
huge for us. On wings, one
Should
more.
show up here at some point. Winnipeg beats Edmonton. Detroit beats Buffalo. Oh boy, things are going to get interesting.
Yep, that's opened up.
Utah.
Not that the Wings are particularly bad.
Okay, Utah and Winnipeg in the West, and Pittsburgh versus Detroit in the East.
Yeah, man, we've been talking about that the last few days, actually, just digging into the engine and seeing where the slowdowns are at the moment. And DeBrusque hurt.
Yeah, that's what I'm laughing about. Literally the first thing. DeBrusque got hurt more.
Well, not getting him back.
All right, so let's take a look at Detroit.
2 to 3 weeks, maybe. Or if we make to the final and it goes a while.
So Connor Ingram is there in net. And it's a lot of the guys you expect.
Yeah, interesting. The Sider's still there. They got Ghost Bear. Jacob Chikrin.
Kalen Addison is a little interesting. Philip Ekberg.
Yeah, that's actually pretty solid D. And the forwards are nice too. Larkins.
Yeah, they're going to be a good challenge.
Guy and Raymond, yeah.
This might come down to hottest goalie.
Maybe they may be a little better than us.
And 7-6 loss to start it off. Horrible defensive game rating, up and down.
How did that end? Was that overtime?
It was, yes. 46 seconds into overtime on the power
And
play.
it was a power play goal, so apparently we really screwed up there. Yeah, D ratings from half our team are brutal.
How was it a power play? It's coincidentals.
McDay has a tripping penalty at 1920.
20, right. Duh. Read what it says, man.
Nope. Nobody particularly well. Eichel's maybe a little low on fitness, but he'll bounce up back up.
No, I'm just looking. Bowman is currently on our second line power play. I'm just wondering. Brisson.
Yeah, that seems like a bad idea.
Brisson can get in there.
Brisson's not that good at right wing. Can you swap him with? You can play right, can he?
He plays left all the other time.
No, he cannot.
Well, there is the other option of.
Russ there.
Well, we'll just try that. Winnipeg leads Utah Yeti. All right, game 2.
Kind of up there. Winnipeg wasn't that high in the standings.
4-1 loss to Detroit. Okay. Panic is officially setting in. And Gute is day to day. Which means we're going to bring
And Hopkins is hurt too, so maybe Hopkins out for Ryabkin.
He can still play. I'm thinking we got to take Corson Kuhlman's out right now. If we don't win this game, the series is over. Chris Letang returns. Do we put Letang in?
Or Kuhlman's? Yeah, I think so. Technically lower rated, but still Tang. Been here before.
All right. Let's roll it. 1-0 win. Hofer stones them. We score with less than 3 minutes left for the win. And Chris Letang comes in and gets immediately injured. Hip pointer, likely duration day to day.
Delay 3, or actually, do you want to let it run out and put Kulowitz back in?
We're gonna take him. We're gonna not delay the treatment, but we're gonna put
Salamonson hanging around.
Yeah, he's got fractured fibula.
Oh, you got 3. Yeah, you got lots of guys up.
All right, let's put in. Let's go with the one who brought you. Let's bring in Struble.
What is Wilkes-Barre doing, by the way, with all the guys we've called up? Have they tanked?
My man said, it's just not your year. Let me tell you, there's nothing that Jeff and I haven't dealt with in this game. Our very first stream series ever, we were down to literally playing our AHL team in the Stanley Cup final. They lost 3-2 in the second round, so actually they didn't do terrible.
Well, looks like Laval is 1 game away from sweeping to the championship.
So is the Barracuda. All right.
Oh, no, that's a semifinal. I thought that was a final. Forgot that the AHL's letting 20 teams in now.
Hofer throws up back-to-back shutouts, and things have gotten interesting.
Yep, outshot again, but he's just not letting anything in. This is working. Stay with it.
My man says he's 40. Delaying the treatment would just be cruel.
I generally encourage him to retire and let that last $6 million a year on the contract go. And it looks like the Jets are almost done.
All right. Development report. Easton Udette keeps improving. Braden Bowman gets a little better. Goyette's improved. Helena's improved. Jekko improved. Bennett Kelly. One of our top draft picks.
Is a second rounder. Yeah.
Bjornsson. Up. All right. All right, game here now. Okay, Hopkins is up to 85%. Good. Not touching anything else. Sim out again, and oh! We knocked the teeth out of Philip Ekberg. but we lose 6-1. They scored 6 goals before we finally got on the board.
And Hofer finally cracks.
I mean, did he really? Because
The rest of the team doesn't look like it
goals, but that's
did
not,
much. Yeah,
it's not
it's
terrible.
only 32 shots, 6 goals on 32 shots. I mean, at least we spoiled the shutout. Bowman -2. Cagnani got hurt.
Yeah. It's not looking particularly good. Hammerlick, Habby Boolin, Brad McKimmon. And let's go Chris Osgood.
Very diplomatic as you're about to lose to the Wings.
Jets push back.
Hanging on, 5 goals second period.
All right, Cagnotti's hurt, so we are going to bring in Samuelson. With his broken leg.
Not Goemans?
No, I'm going to bring in broken leg Samuelson.
Make sure he's on the bottom pair.
And 3-1 win. Goyette
Get in there.
gets the game winner. Back on the road again. Our biggest enemy this year has been on the road. Utah beats Winnipeg in the West. Can we do it? Oh, Letang is back. Oh boy, do we put in Letang?
Yeah, I think so. If Salomonson's down to 64%.
Okay, gets replaced with Struble. Dance with the ones that brought you.
And any fitness problems? Not really.
No. Let's find out. Why? How do we play so bad on the road? We get absolutely thrashed by the Wings. Absolutely thrashed.
All in the first period.
All in the first period. Pulled Hofer after the first period. Yeah, Hofer just on the road. Just
look at the times. Look, in the first 4 minutes, you're already down.
I know it's
4-0.
It's terrible.
And the thing naturally got hurt again.
20 seconds. Yeah, less than a minute. Less than 30 seconds. Oh.
At least Hopkins gave you a little hope, and then they took it away.
We tried so hard.
Semifinal. It's progress.
It's big progress. Got a feeling we're probably going to lose Crosby, though. If we're lucky, we will lose.
I think they're running out to June for July 1st.
What's that, sorry?
You got staff contracts expiring?
Oh, I know. That's what I'm doing right now. We have a lot of staff contracts. This is now 3 years in, so these are all the guys we signed.
Yeah.
So, how do you feel overall after that year, Jeff?
Maybe a little more progress than expected. We had a lot of rookies in the line.
Yeah, young guys
Well, one, two, three.
stepped up.
Well, counting guys that were only playing part time, 4, 7, and Salamanson was, and I think we got 8 or 9 on the final roster.
Our defense is where we need to find some improvement, I think.
Well, you're pretty deep. You just need some guys to get over that sort of 2.5 star level.
All right. Almost done. Okay. DeBrusque is ready to play. Gonna move DeBrusque back to the active roster so I don't have to do it later. Forgot. How many guys do we have under contract right now?
41 only. And we got a few leaving, so you got plenty of room.
Yeah, I'm just looking at. Okay, so unsigned guys due. A Russian guy I don't care too much about. Okay, so we're gonna. Oh yeah, we definitely have to sign some of these guys.
Yeah, Wilson and Schmidt, I think. Romano for sure.
Yeah, I know.
And Oduya, a bunch of guys at 2 stars already.
Yeah. Okay.
And the Russian Ilian is borderline, but he had a bad injury this year and has been okay. I don't think he's really going to go very far in the NHL.
Goyette wants a ton of money.
Yeah, I just put him on auto qualify and see if he gets cheaper after July 1st.
Yeah, I don't think $3 million.
Nobody's going to offer sheet him. Wings on the verge of a cup.
Of course, they beat us.
Nope.
But Utah wins it.
Stanley Cup champions, the Utah Yeti.
Just as we all predicted.
With a rookie goalie as the starter. And Marashov, the guy we traded away, is his backup.
Yeah. All right.
Pretty good team, but not really one obvious big star on them. Oh, Gunther, maybe.
Well, Jeff, we are over time. Are we going to call it here or should we do a draft?
Yeah, we can take it off the draft.
That's up to you. It doesn't matter, right?
No, I think we can. No, I think it makes sense, and then you can advance through the dead time. Otherwise, we're going to be doing the draft.
Okay.
We do the draft first thing next time. We got to go through the very slow process of getting through July and August, where there's not much happening.
We are offering contracts to all the guys who are expiring.
There was one there that was kind of a maybe.
It's the Russian. I'm not signing the Russian.
No, not the Russian.
You're thinking OOTP.
No,
Oh, I offered
Hunter.
Oh, I think I'm gonna let Hunter go.
Yeah, 1.5 stars.
Although he is 6'6". Hold on, let's look at him in a second.
Kind of a decent two-way guy.
Well, that's what I wanted to check out here. That's not what I wanted to hit.
And he was an assistant captain in Wenatchee, so
Well, he is a stay-at-home defenseman, which is something we kind of need.
yeah, intangibles might be good. So maybe, yeah, what the hell?
What's his scouting report say? Deals with adversary. All right, we'll give him a shot. Well, Hunter would be a good AHL guy. We need to have the right amount of depth across the board.
And we do have the contract space, so
That is something we have to be aware of because we don't have a lot of high-priced guys left, especially if our old guys retire.
you may want to get Bennett Kelly signed too. Second rounder that's up to 2.5 stars already. Oh, and Gastrin, we got until 2029 to sign him, but he is at 2.5 stars too. Sweet.
Oh, let's just take a look at
And
that.
so is Isaacson.
I don't mind leaving Isaacson to continue to develop in the SHL unsigned.
Maybe sign Gastrin though.
All right. You have to be careful here because suddenly we'll be have contract issues here.
I can always swap prospects for picks.
Let's actually look here for a second. Okay, so we currently have salary of 70 million, and that's has Stamkos is what?
7.6. Lots of salary room.
Yeah, he wants 11.5 now.
Yeah, talk to us after July 1st. Then. Connor Ingram, who beat us in the playoffs, is about to be a UFA.
We don't really need any goalies right now.
And Kucherov's free agent as well, but looks like he's lipping a bit. He's down to 4 stars. A couple of decent defensemen. Jamie Drysdale, Jordan Spence. If they make it all the way to free agency.
I don't mind playing our young guys either. We can let the young guys roll. NHL award ceremony.
Which
Gonna
does not
censor
involve
anything.
us in any way.
Because none of it matters to us. Utah sweeps a bunch of the awards because, of course, they did.
And Michkov gets Pittsburgh, a little delayed, but finally got the NHL. And Carlson wins another Norris.
27 points for our total. All right. And we're going to play until tomorrow. Now, Jeff, we talk about this just about every single time it comes up. But if you're tuning in for the first time, and that means you've been not missed the first 40 weeks of us streaming, July 1st, what's happening, or June 30th to July 1st, what's happening on that day?
That's the annual changeover to the new season. So we're about to become 2027-28, which means there's a huge amount of stuff going on in the background. Contracts are expiring, people are retiring, various other internal things are happening. I think they're making some staff decisions too, so it gets very, very slow for this. This is the longest day of the year, literally. Looking at the, curious to see who makes it to free agency, because there were some pretty decent players on the upcoming list when we started this.
Yeah. So there's stuff going on, and that's why it's telling you. It may take a while.
Oh, never did look. I wonder what happened with Malkin. I think he'd finally made it back onto the Columbus roster. Finally played an AHL game, age of 40. And looks like San Jose gets, yeah, San Jose was way behind everybody else in the standings, so they should have the best chance at the lottery pick. Although I think they were last year too, and they didn't get it. Anaheim moved up, that's right.
Yes.
And they took Gavin McKenna, who played in the league and not a ton of points, but decent progress. And Anaheim was a fair bit better this year too, I think.
All right.
And the Leafs actually have a shot at a fairly high pick too. Looks like they changed captains, but it's not Matthews, Morgan Riley. And it's also slow because Adam's running us on a potato.
How dare you? There's nothing wrong with my computer.
So what we're hoping for here is what? Letang retiring, Crosby not retiring. Stamkos getting much more reasonable in his contract demands.
Watch him retire, too.
Possibilities, 37. But you think within coming within one game of the final would be a little bit of incentive to come back again.
All right, should be getting close now, I would think.
Crosby's almost caught up to Yzerman for 8th in all-time scoring. Maybe he'll stick around for one more season with that. Stamkos is creeping up there too, 40th now.
All right, that's got to be close. Probably very confused by the fact Utah won the Stanley Cup. That's got to be it.
Just thinking about it, we didn't see much of Connor Bedard last year, did we? Didn't see his name very much.
No, he got injured, if I remember correctly.
Did he? Oh yeah, torn rib cage. Missed 84 days. And had a minor injury in before that. And Chicago still really hasn't found anybody to play with. Well, they got a Roman cancer out of Russian. Looks like he did okay this year. But the other guy on his other wing is still Daniel Sprong, who's been there a while. And not much of a supporting cast behind him.
All right. Let's see what's going on. All right. Sidney Crosby retires. Well, there's our stream. We tried to get Crosby another one, and we just couldn't do it. Evgeny Malkin retires. Ended up with 34 games with Columbus, getting 7 points.
I'm assuming we retired 87. Yeah, we did.
Yep. And Malkin's number's retiring. Ovechkin retired. Sagan,
wow.
Stahl,
Ovechkin, Crosby, and
Gallagher,
Malkin all go out together.
Orlov, Krug, Connor Sheary, Kevin Hayes,
Say Hedman, he was down there.
Alex Killorn. All right, Stamkos now wants 6.3.
Much more reasonable.
All right. Jacob Markstrom retires. Carey Price retires.
Officially.
Chen retires.
Who's he with at the end?
Ricard retires. Markstrom.
And Price is his number retired.
Oh.
Pretty long retirement list this year.
Huge.
Doesn't look like we lost any coaches, though.
No.
Yeah, Start O'Neill retired from the Jets.
Yeah. It doesn't look like we lost any staff members. Do a quick check on the staff. Like everybody's still there, scouting.
And we do have guys ready to step up. I mean, Coots was 3 stars, and I know Hopkins is too, so
Yeah, I'm not overly worried.
they can use the extra time.
Annual budget. Our owner took 471 points. Oof. We're going to to raise our
Not like we
development
need to replace
bonus.
the arena anytime soon.
I mean, it's not that. I don't think we need to do a big improvement on the arena yet.
Your attendance has been slipping a little. Maybe bump the marketing spending up a bit.
All right.
Don't raise the ticket prices again.
Why not? It's how we keep bringing in the money.
Why
No
the people
change.
stop going to the games.
Monthly, we're going to cut down our team morale. And we'll get scouting and that stuff later. All right, free agent center. Put in an offer for Stamkos. Kucherov had 81 points.
Yeah. But you're looking for a defenseman in Drysdale's there?
Yeah, again, we got a lot of young guys coming. I don't know that we have to have anyone.
Okay. Do a sort by potential too, in case there's anybody who's.
Did 21-year-old Merrick Howe.
Wow. Let him go to free agency. Only 2 stars, so maybe a little slow developing if he's only 21.
Former second-round pick, but just never got released.
Yeah, no particular problems, I see. Oh, consensus is only showing 1.5 stars, so he's even farther behind than he looks. But he may be cheap, so.
I will leave him for now.
And looks like Ingram didn't make it.
Yeah, I'm not. There's a lot of names, but I'm not seeing anybody who's jumping off the page saying we have to have them. We put in our offer to Stamkos. Maybe that's just kind of where we get to. At this point, I think we're best probably letting our young guys develop and play.
Aside from forcing Braden Bowman into the lineup at every chance.
I can't help it when he keeps scoring at the right times.
Did he really do that much scoring this time, though?
Listen, for a guy who's scoring at like a half a point or a point every other game, I think that's pretty good.
Well, is he even getting that?
He was in the regular season.
I'm going to try shopping Latang at some point, too, since he didn't retire. I doubt anybody wants to take that last year 2-star guy at $6 million now.
I mean, we didn't want to piss off the owner. Keeping him around as the 7th defenseman wouldn't be the end of the world, especially if we're playing a bunch of young guys. Pittsburgh offered him his best deal, so he's arguing with ourselves. All right.
Yeah, it's just showing the wrong team. Somebody else has made him another offer.
No, that's a terrible offer. Any interesting jobs here? Not really. Denmark, France, Switzerland, Poland, Austria.
giving him Paul Coffey's number?
I think so.
No pressure.
Some contracts getting terminated. I don't really think... Sorry, we are at... Yeah, 45 contracts. So we don't... And 46 if we do get them signed.
Yeah, I'd kind of probably stick there. Unless somebody really obvious
Man,
pops up.
Samuelson's still 2 to 3 months.
Oh, I didn't. We didn't send for treatment until fairly late. I'll be ready by the start of the season.
Yeah, I'm just... Okay. Liam Lads for Keandre Miller.
Who is 3.5 stars? What's Miller getting paid?
2.5 stars for 2.5. 4.9 on his last year of his deal.
Our best defensive defenseman. He's really sliding down the depth chart.
I don't think that's enough return anyways, so let's reject that trade for now.
Yeah, you may be able to get more for him.
You move Samuelson to the injured list just so I don't have to look or think about him. All right, draft lottery announcement, which doesn't affect us at all. Anaheim, San Jose Islanders, Washington. Leafs stay low, Boston stays low, Florida. Yeah, okay. We are drafting 30th.
And the draft is not looking fantastic, so I don't think you're going to get much.
Oh, wait a second. It said we are no longer the top option. Columbus Blue Jackets was the top option for Stamkos.
Yeah, we don't really want that happening.
We're going to offer him $7 million. Just see. Still says Columbus. All right, rookie draft here. Well, Fujisawa is probably going to be the first guy I would expect so.
Maybe
Oh.
Darby. Darby's a little farther along.
Darby
Looks
goes
like a
first.
franchise defense. Yep.
Followed by Fujisawa.
And the Sharks, the Ducks won the lottery again.
Oh.
Oh, the Sharks hit Fujisawa still pretty good.
Jackson, Jacob. Okay, we're going to pick till human. And yeah, we're down to 3-star guys now, and there's only a handful of them left. Scouts say take the Russian goalie. Or 2.5 stars Ralph Gagne.
Who's the third guy, Vic?
He's a safe options. The Russian goalies. Matavius Vic.
Or that Gustavoy, is that another Russian? I think he had a pretty good first year in Canada.
All right, we're going to take him. Pick until human. All right. Top suggestion again is a goaltender named... I have no idea how to say that first name, Jeff. That's all you.
Maybe a Ketcher Beret. Typical Swedish name.
Of course. Oh, yeah. It's getting a little rough here. Lucas... Oh, he's 2 stars. Never mind.
Is Jamie Ben's kid?
This goalie and a little prone to controversy. Never mind, we're not taking him.
Oh, it's a Russian goalie. Not going to be using him anytime soon.
Intelligent. Deals with adversity. Handles criticism. Okay, yeah, we'll take the Dynamo Moscow goalie. The good news is we don't actually have a bunch of picks for this draft, so. Okay, Mike.
Yeah, next one is San Jose, so that's going to be fairly high. The third.
Smart guy, defenseman, weakest. Is this physical play?
20 years old, though, already.
Yeah, well, I just. Okay, we have Ethan Makos, 20 years old. All right, let's go for
left defenseman / center. Versatile. Oh, yeah, Freeberg.
He's ranked a lot lower. You might be able to grab him in another round. And he's 20.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Okay. German Nico Fatia?
Yeah, kind of a big guy. 6'4", 231.
All right, we're going to take a
Not
shot
a
with
great
him.
first season.
All right. Round 4 pick, and things are getting pretty slim. Quinn Parker, he's 20 years old. Little prone to controversy. Never mind, Quinn Parker. Reuben Clark.
The Air Force.
Sure. Let's take the guy.
Wouldn't get him that soon, but
we don't need him soon. We just need some prospects that make sense. Guy did not put up big numbers.
hey, there's an Freddy there.
Also did not put up big numbers.
Come on, Freddy.
Okay, I will draft him just for you.
Now I got to check if he's a real guy and related to Al.
He was our 5th round pick.
What was the name? Nicholas? I stopped you. I passed him.
I'm scanning this as fast as I can, and I'm missing him. All right, there. Yeah, Nicholas.
Cousin of Al Freddy. Real guy, though.
All right, this is looking pretty sad now.
Isn't this where you start drafting the Giants?
This is well, I look for them. I'm just going to look at risky suggestions too.
Also, guys with funny names.
Yeah, well, it's still. Was this guy a troublemaker? Nope. Okay, he's a risky player. We'll take a risk on him. Ethan Makokis, left defenseman, and was that a center? Yeah, left defenseman
Yep.
and center. All right. Liam Anderson he had problems, right? Yeah, controversy will follow, so definitely not him.
Does 3 years in the OHL now, and he's done the same thing every year, so not showing much progress. There's sort by ability, just see if there's anybody particularly odd at the top of it. Nope. Anderson.
Who's an issue? Okay, this guy has me intrigued. Trig. All right, yeah, let's take a shot on him. And I think we have a couple picks left in the 7th round. Zach Boudreau.
On now star potential, forget it.
All right.
Yeah, not much left here. I'd go with 18-year-olds.
Yeah.
Or 17-year-olds even, yeah.
He's a little too concerned about how much money he makes.
Oh, you're a 17-years-old kid. Don't worry about that yet.
And 6'10" Randall Falk.
No, he's
going to
6.
controversy.
Oh, that's his name. I thought. What the hell are you talking about? He's 6'2".
Yeah. No, his name's 6'10".
Okay.
Don't get mad that I'm reading his name.
I'll go with that's a good name.
I was trying to find somebody. Okay, that might be a name right there. Grady Wedman. Yep.
Yeah, going to be in college for a while, so.
Oh, oops. Apparently we're done the draft. Okay, my bad. I thought we had two draft picks. We're done. We don't have to draft any of these guys. Ah, too bad.
Oh, 6'10"?
No 6'10". All right, we did not have the best draft, and we did not have the worst draft.
Sharks had the best draft, so even despite losing the number 1 overall.
Let's look at our prospect rankings, system rankings. We're still number 4. We don't have anybody super high, but we have 20, 34, 58, 59, and 75. But Chicago's killing it. 1, 3, 26, 27, 44. Ooh.
Eiserman's still in college.
All right. Well, we advance here. I think that's the perfect time for us to do some wrap up because the next time we'll be back, it will be at the beginning of the 2027-2028 season, the Crosbyless Penguins. So, thank you very much for tuning into another Franchise Hockey Manager stream. We typically stream every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern. Sorry, that's wrong. At 11 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/Franchise Hockey Manager, as well as twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. All of our streams are archived on our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/OOTP Developments as well, with stream archives going live usually Saturdays at about 3 a.m. Eastern for our European viewers. You can also reach out to us on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/franchisehockey. On Twitter, we're at Franchise Hockey. You'll find a link to our official Discord in our Twitter bio. And of course, you come on down to our official website, which is ootpdevelopments.com. Click on the community button in the top right-hand corner, where you can come talk about Franchise Hockey Manager, Out of the Park Baseball, Perfect Team, Go, or anything else you wish to discuss. Jeff, did I miss anything?
No, I think I covered pretty much everything there. Be
All
back
right.
next week with the
Stamkos signed with us.
depression. Oh, he did? Okay,
Yes.
good.
And Kucherov
And
signed with
tell me that's a 2-year deal.
1-year deal for $12 million.
Wow. So
Vegas.
Vegas getting very aggressive there. What do Lightning want to trade?
Spencer Gill for Keandre Miller.
Higher potential, 1.5 stars already. Good two-way guys. Been in the league a couple of years.
Two-way defenseman. I think that might be a yes.
Yeah, I think so. Cheaper for sure.
All right, we're going to complete that trade. Which gives us cap room of, where is it, salary $71 million with 33 guys on the roster. Ooh, that might get a little dicey.
Nah, we're fine.
All right, with that, then, we'll be back next week with Jeff's game, where we're in the 1930s of the Montreal Canadiens, and we're trying to take advantage of a shrinking league.
Yep. The Philadelphia Quakers have just disappeared, and the Ottawa Senators are taking a break. And we're going to be losing some more teams in the upcoming decade, too. So heading towards the original 6.
All right, sounds good. So thank you very much, and we will see you all again next week.